Hey, what's up everyone? It is me, Danny Lightning. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. So we got a nice little small giveaway for you guys, and we're also going to do something fun. So the giveaway is 7 of the Shent weapons. We will get to that in just a minute, but first, we're going to go over to Chat GPT or GTP or whatever it's called, and we're going to ask it for its best war robots advice and see if it's got some good ideas. I got a weird feeling they're going to be pretty bad, but let's go ahead and pull up ChatGTP and give you its best advice for War Robots players. So the very first thing it says is find joy in your old builds. Don't follow the meta. Play what's fun for you. Enjoy your favorite bots and weapons, mastering weak setups. That's where the fun really starts. The enjoyment from our style keeps the game fresh, even if you're not using tier top gears. Alright, tip number 1. So ChatGTP has tip number 2. Focus on performance and gold management. As a beginner, guide from Game Rant and BlueStacks advice, whatever that means. Preserve as much gold as possible. Avoid wasting it on short-lived upgrades. I mean, right now, the only thing to really do with your gold is to spend it on upgrades. So I don't know what it's talking about there. It says choose high DPS weapons early, like Punishers, Talumbas for consistent performance. Wait a second. Talumbas are not high damage weapons. Punishers are not high damage weapons. Punishers are pretty darn good if you're a new player, but I don't know where it's getting this idea from. Dear ChatGTP, you are crazy. Next it says stick with a reliable starter robot like a Destrier to learn the controls and the basic roles of the game. I don't know if I agree with this one either. I mean, I would not want to stick with a Destrier. I mean, that's saying get a Destrier and just play that. That's how I'm taking it. No thank you, ChatGTP. No thank you at all. I think you are drunk. Go home, sir. Go home. Nobody wants your very bad advice. Next it says to prioritize playable performance on Android. Lower the graphic settings to improve frame rates. I mean, maybe if you got a really crappy phone, but I can put it on medium, high, or low, and nothing changes. I get the same amount of frame rates and lag and everything else. So, in my opinion, that one's no good. Close background apps and disable battery optimizations. Android throttles performance when charging or overheating. Okay? Turn off display clutters like the LI durability bars for smoother gameplay. I think they're talking about turning off the little health bars for the robots in game. Now, that is something that people used to recommend, but I've never really noticed it doing anything. Maybe it does if you got a lower end phone or something, but I've tried that before and it did not work. Next, it says embrace tactics, modes, and mindsets. Play domination mode if you prefer strategy over quick kills. It rewards patience and mobility. Next it says avoid chasing Champion League if you stress out. Focusing on fun found in lower leagues can be more rewarding. And I agree with that, right? A lot of people enjoy the lower leagues better because once you get up to champion, there's all these maxed out robots everywhere. Everybody's doing high damage, high durability. It's hard to kill anybody, so that's actually a good tip. You know, don't really be trying to make it into Champion League as fast as possible. Just play the game and enjoy the ride up to Champion League. That's how I see it. I think that's a good tip. Next, it says adopt a smart approach to spending. Free to play, users spend with time. Where spenders shortcut the grind, a small monthly budget can greatly improve the experience without overspending. Yeah, spending a little bit of money here and there. You take $10, $20, $30 a month, spend a little bit. I agree, that will get you a long way in this game. You don't have to spend a fortune, but you know, 10, 20, 30, 40 bucks a month, you can really get a nice basic hangar setup that's really fun to play. And you know, that's all you really need to do. unless you're somebody chasing the meta. So that's actually a pretty good tip, I would say. Next up, we have device optimization tips. Number 1, don't play it while charging because heat throttles your performance. Number 2, disable battery saver just for the game. Android settings, battery optimization, don't optimize. I think it already kind of said something like that. Number 3, optionally use tools like Greenify, whatever that is, or Android developer options to force your GPU rendering to squeeze extra frames per second. Alright, cool, I guess. If you know what those things are, I have no idea. Greenify, I've never heard of it. And it doesn't say what to do in the Android developer options to make that happen. There's about 1 million different settings and developer options, so that's not a very helpful tip, ChatGTP. But thanks for the idea, I guess. I don't know. Next, it says, build for fun. Play robots and weapons you enjoy, not what's meta. Save wisely. Spend gold sparingly and on durable upgrades. Optimize your device. Tweak settings, close apps, and avoid charging while playing. Learn the tactics. Domination mode favors strategy and avoid toxic meta pressure. Value balance. Consider modest spending to skip grind, but game responsibly. With these strategies, you'll enjoy smoother gameplay, more satisfaction from your loadouts, and a truly fun experience tailored to your style. Want help fine-tuning a specific robot or pilot setup? Just let me know. Alright, since it asked that question, I'm going to say, what's the best setup and pilot skills for the Teth robot, please? And let's see what it comes up with. Alright, Teth is a medium energy shotgun. No, it's not. Teth is not a medium energy shotgun that fires plasma shells and bursts. Alright. These things are always wrong, guys. ChatGTP. Now it's talking about best robot setup for Teth would be the tier. You want to put Teth on your tier. What? Oh my god. Alright. Fenrir, you want to put Teth weapons on your Fenrir and your Erebus, right? Your Erebus, your Fenrir, and your tier are the best 3 things to put Teth robots on. And then you're supposed to put 3 medium Teths on your Erebus. Alright, come on guys. This is funny. Put 2 medium Teths on your Fenrir and 1 Devastator. 2 medium Teths on your tier and 2 Havocs. That's what it says are the best setups for these things. Alright, this is just wacky. Alright, this is enough. Let's go. Let's get to the giveaway portion of this. That was fun to see what this thing... I knew it was going to have some bad advice and probably a little bit of good advice, but yeah. Alright, make sure you throw Teth weapons on your Fenrir, guys. That would be the best setup in the game, apparently. Or your tier. Alright. To the giveaway. Alright, as always, huge thank you to Pixonic for arranging these little giveaways. This is the small weekly giveaway that's part of the Creators Program. So they arranged for us to give out 7 of the... I almost said Teth. No, 7 of the Shent weapons, right? These are really cool weapons. Let me see. I don't remember if those are the mediums, the heavies, or the lights, but... it's one of them. It's the Shent, guys. The Shent. Pshent. I'm pretty sure we just gave some of these out, so I guess they're letting us give out more of these, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to tell you guys how this works, and we're going to go over the rules really quickly. That way you guys know what to do. A lot of people enter wrong, and then they complain that they never win anything. Well, you didn't actually enter. You're not going to win something if you don't actually enter. If you do the wrong thing... that's like saying, you know, somebody says, go ahead and open the refrigerator door and give me the mustard. And you go to the cupboard and you open the cupboard door and pull out a box of crackers. Well, you didn't open the refrigerator door and get the mustard, did you? No, you did the wrong thing. Therefore, it doesn't count. That was probably a bad analogy. But anyways, you get the idea. All right, so first off, on these giveaways, do not fall for scammers. If somebody's impersonating YouTubers, Sometimes they will reply to your comments and they'll say, hey, send me a bunch of money for a prize over here on this Telegram app or something like that. Don't send those people anything. They're trying to steal your money. Prizes are free on this channel. If you are lucky enough to win a giveaway, you do not have to pay for the prize. Do not send those scammers a dime because they're big, giant, crap sandwich, turd ball butt bags trying to take your money. Do not send them anything. All right. Number 2, all winners are picked 100% randomly, and I'm pretty sure people don't understand what random means, but they are picked randomly. Every single person who enters has the same chance to win. I have to follow rules, and one of the rules I was given is all winners must be picked randomly. You can't choose the people you want. You have to pick them randomly. And a lot of people just don't seem to get what that means. I mean, they really don't. I'm not understanding how that's so hard to understand, but a lot of people don't get it, probably because they don't watch these videos. They just show up, they leave a comment really fast, they don't get entered, and they leave before, following any of the rules or finding out how it works. I mean, honestly, you would think that if you wanted to enter a giveaway and have a chance to win something, you'd think you would at least watch a short video, and do what you need to do to enter these things. So, yeah. That's their problem, though. That's their fault. If they miss out on entering because they can't watch a video, then, hey, that's their problem. That's on them. Remember, only one entry per person. If you're found filling out the form millions of times or 10 times or even twice, if your ID's on there twice, you are going to be automatically disqualified and blacklisted. So do not, I repeat, do not enter on a giveaway more than once. Now, if I've got 2 or 3 different giveaways going, you can enter each one time. If another YouTuber has the same giveaway going, you can enter on their giveaway and my giveaway, but on my giveaways, 1 entry per giveaway, right? Do not enter twice. Do not enter 3 times. Do not enter 947,000 times because you will be banned for life if you do that. So, yeah. Anyways, 1 entry per person per giveaway that's going on per YouTube channel. Hopefully that makes sense. Now on this little giveaway, once the winners are picked, I turn the winners into Pixonic that makes the game, and they're responsible for sending out the prizes. I do not send out the prizes on the little giveaways myself. Pixonic does, who makes the game, so they are responsible for the prizes. I think I just repeated that twice, but that is okay, but that's how it works. Okay, next thing. Let's moving on to the next thing. Now, the person at Pixonic that has to send out the hundreds or thousands of giveaway prizes from all the YouTube giveaways, the Reddit giveaways, the Facebook giveaways, the this giveaways, they're pretty busy, so it can take 1 to 2 weeks sometimes after I turn in the prizes for them to get them sent out. So if you do win one of these small giveaways, just remember it might take 1 to 2 weeks for your stuff to show up. Normally it shows up faster. I think normally most of the time it probably takes a week or less, but there can be rare times where it takes a little bit longer. So once once the winners are announced, just remember it might take like a week to get it if you haven't got it already. And if you want to enter this giveaway, all you got to do is drop down the video's description. Right underneath the video, you'll see some text and a little thing that says more. Just click the little button that says more. It'll drop down the entire description, and you're going to find a link to a Google form. You just fill out the Google form. You answer like 3 simple questions. What's your 6-digit in-game player ID? What platform do you play on? And what item is it you're trying to win? And you need to put all 3 things in there, right? Remember, it's the Shent weapons. The Shent weapons this time. P-S-H-E-N-T. If you spell it wrong, I'll understand, right? It's a weird spelling. It's a very strange spelling. So as long as you get something in there that sounds like Shent, if you type in C-E-N-T or S-E-H-E-A-N-R-T, I'll be like, okay, I get it. I think they're trying to win a Shent. All right. You don't want to win a shart. That's no good. All right, so last week we had some of the desert weapons to give out, and these are the winners right here. So it looks like they had us give out 6 of these. This week it looks like they arranged for 7. And those are it right there. So those are the 6 player IDs that won last week's small giveaway. So congratulations. Congratulations. There is your crazy player ID right there. I should say, if your crazy your crazy player ID is right there, then you should have one of those either in your hangar already in your storage somewhere, or that should be showing up on your account very soon. So that's pretty much the deal right there. Good luck on the giveaway, everybody. Remember, we got 7 items, and there's probably going to be about 1,000 people trying to win them. So, you know, chances of winning are very small. Don't get upset when you don't win giveaways, because it is not easy at all to win a giveaway. You got to be super, 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 super lucky. But somebody is going to win. It could be any one of the people who enter, guys. Every single person does have the same chance of winning, so any person who enters could possibly win. That means it could be you. It might not be you, but it could be. So enter as many giveaways as you can find. That will give you a higher chance of winning something. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the crazy video.